Hey guys, good to be in front of you. Anthony from Tribal Wellness here with the amazing Beck. And talk to us, what was life like before finding out about Tribal Wellness?
Life for me was very different to what it is today. I was not long out of a fresh diagnosis of MS, and the lead up to that was quite scary and overwhelming for me and for my family. At the point of starting with the Tribal Wellness, I was looking for something. I was at my wit's ends. I was sick of doing a daily injection, and I didn't want to end up in a wheelchair. I wanted to live that life that I guess I'd always looked forward to or visualised for myself and for my kids. I wanted to be able to ski with them. I wanted to be able to bike ride with them, and I wanted to be that mum that was always there. And I guess when Sandra reached out to me, I could just tell that she really cared, and all she wanted to do was help me. And that's what I needed. I needed some support. So I guess I finally let my walls down and I trusted her, which was the best decision I've ever made.
Amazing. So we'll get to the good bits in a second. How did you first find out about the diagnosis, or what was happening with your body, and how was that affecting life overall?
So leading up to, I was quite young. I was 21 when I was officially diagnosed, but from about 16 I got glandular fever, and I really struggled in my last year or two at school. Chronic fatigue, I was always sick, I'd lost motivation, and then when I got to about 17, 18, I started losing the use of my left leg. I'd get pins and needles, quite disorientated, feeling out of it is one way to describe it. And it was really scary and overwhelming to think that at one point the diagnosis was so far away that I was going through spinal taps and MRIs and blood tests. I actually got to a point where I started thinking that it was all in my head, because it was a really, really dark time for me.
And then a mumma, so you had Bubba's come along as well.
Yeah, so we were told there was a good chance we weren't going to have children. So we stopped worrying about if we were or weren't, and suddenly fell pregnant with Miss Marley, who's now 4. And then, she was 8 months old, and we started trying for Aisha and fell pregnant that month.
And so how long have you been part of Tribal Wellness now?
Just over a year.
And what's happened in that time?
So since starting with Tribal Wellness, I have taken myself off all my medication, so I no longer do a daily injection. And I have had brain scans to keep tabs on where I am at with my MS, but I'm currently in complete remission.